There was a fox just sitting on the trail ahead of me. I zoomed in to get a closer look, and then pulled back out so you could see just how far I was keeping my distance. This is what a good wildlife week looks like. Welcome back to Wondering About Nature. This week, I made multiple trips out, partly because I couldn't stay away from what was happening at the cavity nests, and partly because of something at Lancaster County Central Park that you're going to want to see. And if you happen to catch last Sunday's teaser, this Thursday's full video is coming, and Black Shannon State Park did not disappoint. We'll get there on Thursday, but first, let's start at Noel Dorwart. The trails at the park were busy this week. White-tailed deer were moving through, unhurried, just going about their morning. And then one of my favorite sounds of late spring was heard. An indigo bunting was singing from a tree. But what made this one special was watching him move down to ground level and keep singing. You don't often get to watch a bunting this close at eye level. The cavity nesters are what kept pulling me back this week. This hairy woodpecker was actively feeding young inside the nesting cavity, making regular trips with food. Watching a parent woodpecker work is a reminder of how much energy goes into raising the next generation. On another section of the trail, an eastern bluebird was doing the same, entering and exiting a nesting cavity. Active nests at multiple spots on the same morning. I wasn't going anywhere fast. And then the Cedar Waxwings offered up one of those moments I always hope to catch on video. Two birds perched side by side, briefly passing food to each other. This behavior is called allofeeding. In waxwings, it's between bonded pairs. A quick moment, but a meaningful one. And then the red fox sitting on the trail just ahead of me. I also made a point to check on the white-breasted nuthatches I've been watching at Noel Dorwart, but I didn't find them active during this particular visit. I'll be checking back with them. Lancaster County Central Park is what pulled me out multiple times this week. A barred owl had been roosting, and the blue jays found it. Mobbing is the Birds World Neighborhood Watch, a loud, coordinated effort to drive a predator away from the area. The barred owl sat and took it for a while, but eventually it had enough and flew off. What made this even better was what I could hear in the background further down the trail. Young barred owls calling. Just listen. Even the quieter moments at the park were worth watching. A mourning dove feeding on the ground, moving carefully and staying alert. They spend a lot of time on the ground, and that constant awareness is built in. I also came away with some good photos from the park this week. Two locations, multiple return trips, and a week that reminded me why I keep going back out, even on busy days. The cavity nesters are in full swing, the barred owls are active, and late spring in Pennsylvania is delivering. If you want to see more wildlife, be sure to check back on Thursday, where we'll be going out to Center County and visiting Scotia Barrens and Black Shannon State Park. I'll be including a life mammal I did not see coming. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to keep wondering about nature.